Simone de Beauvoir, French writer, philosopher, feminist, existentialist, activist. All oppression creates a state of war. This is no exception. The secret of happiness and the height of art is to live like everybody else and be like nobody else. Abstaining from politics is itself a political attitude. It seemed to me that the earth wouldn't be habitable if there wasn't someone I could look up to. Wanting to be free is also wanting others to be free. It is through work that women have reduced the distance that separated them from men. Only work can guarantee them concrete independence. In every tear, there is hope. Self-knowledge is no guarantee of happiness, but it stands alongside happiness and can provide the courage to fight for it. Each one of us is responsible for everything and every human being. In itself, homosexuality is as limiting as heterosexuality. The ideal should be the ability to love a woman or a man, or a human being, without feeling fears, restrictions, or obligations. It's horrible to watch the agony of hope. Her wings are clipped, but still she is blamed for not knowing how to fly. Being situated on the fringes of the world is not a favorable position for anyone who wants to recreate it. I would very much like to have the right, myself, to be simple and very weak. If the female question is so absurd, it's because the arrogance of the male has made it an argument. No one is more arrogant towards women, more aggressive or contemptuous than the man who doubts his manhood. The oppressor would not be so strong if he did not have accomplices among the oppressed themselves. The representation of the world is the work of men. They describe it from their own point of view and still confuse it with the absolute truth. The less I recognize myself in my body, the more I feel obliged to occupy myself with it. Even with all women's liberation, this great patience that characterizes us must never end. It is a wealth of infinite scope that enhances the peaceful powers of the universe. Losing confidence in the body is losing confidence in yourself. The ideal of love and true generosity is to give your all, but always feel as if it cost you nothing. Man is free, but he finds the law in his own freedom. When you respect someone, we don't want to force his soul without his consent. The opportunities of the individual will not be defined in terms of happiness, but in terms of freedom. We, for others, just create starting points. My freedom must not seek to capture being, but to unveil it. Patience is one of the feminine qualities that originate in our oppression, but which must be preserved after our liberation. Between prostitutes and those who sell themselves through marriage, the only difference is in the price and duration of the contract. If you weren't happy when you were young, you certainly have time to be happy now. Leave in the comments if any quote motivated you. if it generated a feeling of resilience, or if it helped you think about focusing on any pending issues in your life. Subscribe, so we understand that you want more videos like this to be produced. Don't forget to leave a like, for YouTube to recognize our work. Thanks for watching.